smoothly. We live out rural, so we don't have cords, wires sort of thing. We're just all Wi-Fi. And usually I do it off my phone, but tonight it didn't seem to let me do it. So fingers crossed all goes well. But welcome to this Tuesday night, Technique Tuesday. And tonight we have got another watercolouring technique. Always love the watercolouring techniques that I am really keen to be able to show you this one. Quick and easy to make beautiful backgrounds. So let's flick over to the desk and we will get started. I'll just check that I am going, seeing as there was an issue, just to make sure. So I think that is going to be okay. Great. Okay, so this technique is really, really easy, and you can use absolutely any colours that you like. I've had so much fun today having a wee play with it. I will show you a couple of ways that you can sort of do it. You can really add to it in whatever way you want, basically. But let's start off. Now I'm just using shimmery white. You can use obviously Fluid 100. Hi Shani and Lynette, welcome. Thank you for popping in. Wonderful to see you both over there in Australia. I'm going to use this size block. This is D. And we are going to actually I don't think I've turned this light on. It's a bit dark, isn't it? Let me just see if that helps. There we go. Now I'm going to use these three new in colours, Tahitian Tide, Parakeet Party and Sweet Sorbet. I'm so in love with these new in colours, I must admit. Any opportunity to use them. Okay, so really easy. Just get your ink pad and just add some to the block. Now you can pick, I've got three, as I say, you can pick whatever combination you want. You can, hi Helen, welcome, thanks for popping in. Just talking about these beautiful in colours. You can do a colour family, or you like all pinks or browns. As I say, I'm just doing this gorgeous combination of some of the new in colours. And sorbet. Doesn't really matter how it goes on because you're going to give it a good squirt in a minute. Okay, so I've just got my piece here. The trick is trying to get it on the square on straight, I've found. Okay, so I've just got the spritzer and I'm going to give it a good, actually I'll take that away while I'm doing that because it can. So just make sure you get enough on there that it's moving around a bit. Then flip it over and as best you can. Now 5 minutes with something heavy on it. That is just to make sure the colours soak in and give it a really good rich colour. So we'll leave that for 5 minutes. We'll come back to that. Any longer is actually not that great either because then the colour just soaks in too much. And I am just going to show you another way you can do it just while we're waiting for that to soak on up. Let me get another piece of paper there. If you really want to do something, and I need to grab my block. Luckily it's not too far away. Now, same thing, I'll just pop a couple of colours on this time to show you this technique. I'll put these two on together, I think. Nice and bright together, aren't they? Okay, lots of colour. Now what you're going to do is put a lot of spritzing on this time. Oops. Cheers, stuck. Right. I'm going to put a lot of water on and really put quite a bit on. As you can see, what I was saying before, it does splat. Now put that on and really put it on hard and you're going to get splatters around. You're going to get just lots of splattered colour. So if you like things being a little bit more less uniform and more sort of watercoloured look, that is another way of doing it. And I'll just pop this on. Right, while we're waiting for the other one to dry, let's put some of the card together. I've got some other samples to show you when we are finished. I'm going to be using the beautiful Tahitian Tide, and this is some of the paper from the teacups. Hi Benita, welcome. Now let me just grab what it's called for you. Tea Boutique, that's what it's called. I was lucky enough to get this beautiful paper from the in my artisan box. Both sides are just gorgeous, as you can see, and this side as well. There's a really cute one with lemons. Really beautiful papers. So we're going to be using this one here. That. Right. It's got all the in colours in it, but I do like dots, I must admit. Into dots. And I see there's a new dye with dots in it, so I'm interested to see what that is going to be like. And I have just got a white matte for inside. So I'm going to keep the card reasonably simple because it's going to be all about the watercolour block stamping. Okay. And I am using the Meadow dies. I'll just show you those. Let's put that in there. So what's everyone's favourite colour so far from the new in colours? What would your favourite colour be? I'm still a little bit undecided, I must admit. It's a little bit crooked. I like them all in the sense that is why I'm undecided. Now I've cut this out already from the Meadow dies, which are here, and these are carrying over actually, which is fantastic. And I've used the pearlescent specialty paper, which is just beautiful, has that lovely shimmery look. You're loving Starry Sky, yes, that's really nice. I can't make up my mind, and Lynette loves Sweet Sorbet, yes, they're both, well, they're all gorgeous. I can't make up my mind whether Starry Sky is a deep purple or a blue. And even Sweet Sorbet, is that a really deep pink or is it a red? All of them seem to be a little bit on the, yes, I can't make up my mind. Okay, so let's take this off. And we're just going to lift it straight up. And I've just got ordinary tissue just to wipe off any of that brown. And then you have a gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous watercolour shape. I just love how the colours combine. Okay. So we're going to stamp. We're going to use the Starry Sky now. And we're going to stamp a sentiment on it. So I thought I'd just use the Quiet Meadow to stamp as well. So I'm going to use just Thinking of You. So I thought Thinking of You is quite good, isn't it? Because you can use it thinking of you on your birthday or thinking of you, you know, if they've gone through a bad time or something like that. It's quite a versatile sentiment. And I love this colour. It looks like ink, you know, when you write with an ink pen. Now I'm just hoping that I'm going to get that straight. Not too bad. Okay. And let's pop it on here. I love how it swirls up and just, it's like it's sort of heat rising or something, or just love how it combines together. Okay. And of course, every time you do it, it's different. It is still a little bit wet, so I am being a little bit careful. Now I've just got a very, very small blue or tranquil tide border on this, just very tiny. Okay, and then I am going to pop this on. Now you can, and I have got some samples to show you, you can actually white emboss on this as well. Right. It is just still a little bit damp. I just don't want to put that heat tool in your ear. Oops, see it's coming off. I should probably just give it a quick dry. Let's pop that on there. And hold your ears. Doesn't take long to dry. And we'll try that again. I just try and do things ahead of time that can be noisy, or like die cutting. I usually, if I'm using my cut and emboss machine on the table, I usually give the camera a good wiggle. Okay, and we will use some of the gorgeous new in colour matte decorative dots for this. But before I do that, I might pop some, now the twine, there is twine for every new in colour, so I've got two options here. Just while I get out the dots, I've got the Tahitian Tide, or I have got the Sweet Sorbet. Which do you think would look better for a bow? While you're telling me that, I will put some of these on. Okay, now these come in, I think I was saying last time, they're shaded from dark to light. And I might put that one on. And a blue. Any suggestions on the twine? Right, I'm going to do so little, these ones. Blue one, I think. No takers for suggestions? Okay, I will pick one. Blue. I'll do this one. Like Tahitian Tide, but Lynette likes, that's no help. Either would work. No help. Okay, true. So I've picked one. I must admit, I am enjoying twines more than big ribbons at the moment. I guess it's just, I like just tying little bows on my project. Okay. There we go. And there we have a really quick, we're all a great help. I know. Oh, Tahitian Tide. Oh, sorry, Joanne. I used the other one. I used the sweet sorbet in the end. Okay, now just to show you some other cards that I have created with this technique. So this one I have just used the Starry Sky and the Orchid inks, just the 2 colours. Oh no, I used the 3 actually. I used Tahitian Tide as well, obviously. And oops, we should take that off now. Sorry about that. And a tissue. So with this one that we did, I left it on a bit long, and you can see that it sort of soaks into the paper. I forgot about it. And it soaks into the paper, and it's not as a clean look. So the 5 minutes is really all you need before it just oversaturates the paper. But you get that lovely inky sort of mess if you quite like that look, which was what I sort of wanted to show you. But in fact, showing you if you leave it on too long was quite good as well. So let's just pop that aside. And it's not as messy as last week's technique, is it, with the Joseph's coat? Okay, and this one I just used Sweet Sorbet lovely lipstick, and lovely lipstick. It is polished pink and flirty flamingo. I always call it lovely lipstick, and this is using the same colours as well, except I've done it with a much bigger block, and I have white embossed on top of the colours. And these are just cut out from that Tea Boutique paper. I don't have the stamp, so I thought it'd be quite cute just to cut out the little cups and the teapot. And this is one you can do for masculine as well, so it does not have to be all about bright feminine colours. This one, the just the blues, yeah, that's gorgeous, isn't it? So it just looks different every single time you do it. So really, really wonderful to give it a go. As I say, you can just use a die cut, or you can use some white embossing. For this one, I've just stamped with early espresso, and that's given a lovely look as well. So do give it a go. Love it if you enjoyed this, to share the video, and leave a comment, and I look forward to seeing everybody again next week. Take care. Bye.